Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge, the hardest working man in comics.
According to the IRS, I'm Ryan Seymour, king of Comic Town.
Absolutely, Rycor special. And if this is your first time checking it out, what we are about to do is some spoiler-free reviews that you will love. So trust and believe you need to subscribe, hit the button,
And the bell.
yes, so you get dropped in your DMs all the time, every week. We will be there. We will be there. Mm-hmm. That's the words I was looking for. Okay, so moving first and foremost to honorable mentions. I've got 4. You've got 3.
I've got 3.
But I think yours are pretty amazing as well.
Yeah. The one I haven't got to yet is the Avengers, and that is the continuation of Khonshu and Moon Knight going berserk.
So I hadn't been reading this. Mm-hmm. Again, you know me. I love to, as I call it, newsstand it. Just pick up a random book, start reading, see what's up. First and foremost, you got Moon Knight and Black Panther fighting on the cover. I'm reading that, 100%. Okay, so we've got Jason Aaron. We've got where are you? I just lost the whole creative team. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. Javier Guerin. This is a weird setup. You've got everybody here, but it's different. Okay, I wasn't ready.
You got to earn it.
You do. Oh my God. And let me tell you, earn it they do. You didn't read this.
Not yet, no.
Not at all.
No.
I'm gonna spoil something for you. And normally I don't do this, but I'm gonna do this to you because
a lot of writers ignore the fact that Khonshu is a god, right?
So
why is the internet already a buzz about this?
Is it really?
It's not.
I was gonna say, because wow, I didn't see it, and trust me, believe that's huge. Yeah, Khonshu. What's funny is, so when I do my You Create presentations, and we get into mythological beings, people that get their powers from the gods, I always say Moon Knight. And people are like, but he doesn't have any powers. And I'm like, iterations, but Khonshu resurrected Mark Spector, and now he's Moon Knight. That's godlike, something. Come on, give him his due. But what I love is the notion of 2 African-based characters having this beef and it playing out in the way that it's playing out, because it's not about Africa. Let me just say that it's not about that, but the things that they are about, the things that they are clashing over, long-standing Marvel goodness. There's some stuff that happens and dope.
Nice.
Yeah. Apparently there was a previous reveal that Uru is Moonrock.
Yeah. And what Moon Knight does with that information is amazeballs.
Yeah. You need to read that.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Avengers 36, read it.
Alrighty. Initially, I was wondering to myself, why do we need an Immortal Hulk, the Threshing Place one-shot?
Okay.
What's the deal? And then I read it, and I was like, I know now why we need it. So it's Jeff Lemire taking a turn writing the big green dude.
Okay.
Mike Del Mundo doing the art. We got colors are Del Mundo, Marco Del Alfonso. And it is very much in that vein of the 1950s style horror that Al Ewing had been giving us with the Immortal Hulk. In this particular story, which is a one and done, you don't need to know anything going into it, and you will still enjoy it. This kid goes missing from a farm, and everybody thinks it's a monster that's doing it.
Okay.
And then it gets all horror because Bruce Banner shows up, and as part of what he's doing with Immortal Hulk, they're trying to find the people that are doing these things, and they're trying to exact brutal, violent vengeance. And he does. If you want to see people, have you ever stepped on a ketchup packet?
Personally, no. I'm adverse to ketchup, so I avoid it very clearly, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that happens to people in this.
That's gross.
It is, but it's so satisfying.
I'm with it. Ooh, the little cream-filled kind. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Okay, so Batman the Joker Batman the Joker War Zone. There's a lot of words there. Okay, who all is in this one? Because this, number one, is a gorgeous book.
Yeah.
This iteration of Joker is familiar and not very haunting all at the same time. It's really kind of brilliant. Okay, so we've got James Tynion writing some, Gwilym March doing artwork. We've got John Ridley writing some, Olivia Coipel doing some artwork. This is an anthology, and it's awesome. I think it's setting the stage for where things will be post the Joker War story, and I want to live there.
I think wraps up next week. I think issue 100 hits the shelves next week.
Okay, yeah, this is brilliant. Wait, let me give more love to everybody that's in this one. Joshua Williamson, David LaFuente, and then we've got Sam Johns and Laura Braga rounding it out. So, I'm sorry, one more. James Tynion comes back with James Stokey, or Stoko? Oh. How do you say his last name?
I think Stoko.
Stoko?
I think.
That's the most trippy one. When you talk about, like, how do you organize an anthology? They did this perfectly, because you ended on a note that's crazy. It's dope. This was, If you're going to restart, like, a series line of, if there's, like, a Batman series line, and you're like, okay, this is where Detective Comics is going to go. This is where Gotham Central is going to go. Like, that's how you do it. That is smart. Yeah. It's brilliant. I hope that the artists involved continue. Yeah. Because if they don't, that would be disappointing. Yeah. But yeah, nice references to Tom King's run. Everything dope. Super dope.
It's moderately difficult.
Yes.
Because these are so we've got the continuation of the Ten of Swords or X of Swords. And then we've also got a one shot for Dark Knight's Metal.
Right.
I don't know. Like, it's which do you want to go with?
Let's see.
We've got Captain Carrot, and then we've got some stuff we find out about the.
I want Captain Carrot to be where we go out. So, let's go out on a carrot. Okay. Yep. So, X of Swords, Part 2. Yep. This one's in X Factor number 4. Mm-hmm. Nice hefty size book.
Yeah, it's pretty much a double-sized issue.
Yeah.
Not heavy on the ads, so it's almost all comic.
Right.
One of the things that did stand out to me is, unlike regular issues of X Factor, like for the Hickman X-Men stuff, there'll be the inserted pages or like memos or whatnot. Those do exist in this to help flesh out the story.
But the way they do it, though, is really interesting, where it's more of like a witness statement.
Yeah.
Which I think was, like, I don't know why, it just added something cool to the story.
Yeah, because it's and they space them out very well. And I'm curious, if that was, Leah Williams is the writer, Carlos Gomez is the artist, Israel Silva is the color artist, and then VC's Joe Caramaga is the letterer. And whoever was in charge of the spacing of the one sheet things,
really good,
really well done. Yeah. Loved it. It's interesting because it's very much for longtime readers of X-Men, where like Messiah Complex and Messiah War, it runs straight through. So Part 2 isn't kind of like an ancillary thing where they reference it. No, it is literally the second chapter in this story.
Very much so. Very, very much so. I appreciate the story complication because the way Hickman's like X-Men franchise is set up, particularly with, well, no, that's a spoiler. I won't give that away.
But I was thinking the same thing.
Yes, I was like, because it's not going to matter.
Like, why?
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Now you have a reason to care.
Yeah.
And it's shown rather than just told, which I really appreciate, because now they see and now have a worry.
There's stakes.
Yeah.
Like legitimate stakes for once.
Whoa, okay. This resets everything. I thought that was brilliant. Very, very cool. So definitely pick that one up. As far as like a 22-part miniseries goes, so far it's kind of winning.
Yeah, the first two issues have been really, really good.
Yeah. Whew. Death Metal Multiverses in number 1. Tynion. Juan Gideon. Juan is like probably now one of my favorite artists. Mike Spicer on colors. Russ Wooten on letters. I want to say, like, there's a page from Deceased that Juan did, like a page or two.
Yeah.
When Darkseid goes, because it got that very cool, very animated feel to it, which I really like. All right, man. Like, I enjoyed this one. I did. I know that there's.
It's easy to hate on because Captain Carrot's not particularly popular character.
You better not hate on Captain Carrot. What?
But what I'm finding is these one-shots, which are focused, like laser honed in on, here's one concept, here's one story we're going to tell, are executed really, really well.
Super well.
There's a description of how things got to this point that is so succinct.
Succinct. Yep.
And well, like it makes so much sense, and it clears up so many questions that I had. I don't know.
The answers are there.
Yeah.
Like without question. It a recap should never tell the story better than the story has been told.
Yeah.
And I know that's, when you have a big idea, sometimes it's difficult to, really get that idea out, especially when there's, a lot of hands in there. And hindsight is always 20/20. So after you tell it, it could be easier for someone to go back and go, well, this is what they said. But the scale of this, though, it was so really well executed.
Yeah.
There's some silliness in it, and not talking about Captain Carrot, because Captain Carrot is never silly. But there is some silliness here. But I think there's a point.
There's a point to it.
Yeah, there's like a very interesting commentary here. I don't want to stir up no trouble, but I kind of think there's a thing. Like in my heart of hearts, maybe over a beer or few, I might get somebody to acknowledge like, was it? Maybe it might have been a thing. I don't know. But it's a very interesting showcase. And I tell you what, some people might not look like heroes, but they come through in the clutch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. And that character, all of his reasonings are 100% valid.
Yes. And dead on for the character.
Right.
Dead on for the character. Like so perfect.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. There's a lot of in-jokes in there. A cool, like, showcase of the history of all of it. Like, again, really well recapped. Really, really well. So,
good stuff.
Grab that issue, man. Grab that issue. Okay, moving on to the Acrylic. The winners of the week. We got all three the same.
Yeah, this is definitely last.
How did I know you were going to say that? Okay, let's start with this one then. Okay. Batman, 3 Jokers, number 2. Again, okay, so this one didn't hit me as hard as the first issue.
But the first issue, the emotional impact of what Jeff Johns put in front of you was immense.
Yes. So that's not to, this is a proper I don't know, what do you want to call it? Downgrade in terms of the gear that you're in. It's a downshift. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a perfect downshift, and it's lulling you into something, because I think by the end of this, more is going to change than what we were prepared for.
Yeah, because there's one issue left.
Yeah.
There's 2 Jokers, maybe.
I fear at the end of this, there's only going to be one Joker, and it's not who we expect.
I'm wondering. Yeah, it is. It's so good.
Right.
It evokes Killing Joke in its feel. The art is just.
Jason Fabok is a god.
Yeah.
Put pencils in his hand, please. Just constantly.
It's amazing. Never take him off Batman.
Yeah.
Like Jason, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, you are the Batman artist.
Yeah.
From now on.
Yeah. Because it's just so ridiculous.
Yeah. Did you know he was like a apprentice to David Finch?
No way, really?
Yeah. Like he found out that Finch lived in his hometown and like would just start to go over there and just kind of like understudied and then became his own man.
Yeah.
Which is
because his style is his own style, and it is perfect for this series.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Like the time it took to tell it, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so out of the Bat family members that we've seen so far, who are you feeling the most right now?
I'm actually disliking Batman.
Me too.
I just don't he doesn't care.
Right, he's so hands off. It's really annoying. I'm loving Barbara though.
Right? Because she's advocating. She's like,
we got to do something. Like, because now's not the time for you to be all like, I'll just talk. It'll be fine. No. No.
He shot a Joker in the face in the first issue.
We got to deal with this, okay? Like,
you can't unwind that clock.
And yet, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, buy that book. Shang-Chi #1. Gene Luen Yang, he did Superman versus the KKK, yes?
I believe so, yeah.
Hope. DK Ruan, who is doing that other book for Vault that we love with the vampires.
Yeah, I believe so.
Double duties, like that.
Bleed Them Dry.
Yes, thank you. Which is based off of it's based off of a thing. What is it? Is it
A Nightmare I Had Once.
I was gonna say a book, but same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on yeah, this is dope. They're on the Shang-Chi. Philip Tan also, Sebastian Chang. I appreciate seemingly the Asian/Asian American artistry in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know everybody's background, so I don't want to just presume that either everyone is Asian or everyone is American, but I do believe some combination of it all. However, like, slight that might have been, I think it had an impact. I think it brought something to this, an authenticity, something. I was never really a Shang-Chi fan. I always looked at him as, this Bruce Lee-esque character, and he just kind of was stamped, with the times. I have changed my mind after reading this.
He's been modernized.
Yes.
Like, he still has that same vibe, that same background, but his purpose now has been moved to 2020.
Yes. And has successfully shirked every stupid stereotype that the 70s iteration of him might have had as a foundation. I want to know everything. I want to know about his daddy. I want to know about his mama, his people, where they stay at, everything. If this is the foundation for the movie,
it's a great start. It's a really good start.
I'm going to say something controversial. If this is the basis for the new movie, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, meet your new Iron Man. I'm saying it.
Oh, movie.
This is your new Iron Man. This is the one that everything will be built around, and it just won't stop. It'll be amazing, and you'll love it. This was a lot. Like, they built whole myth. Was any of this, like, I know his dad was a bad guy.
So we had that.
Right. But everything else, is that,
I think it's relatively new because I don't remember any of this.
Right.
Ever. This whole situation is new. Yeah, it's so good, and they're bringing in characters that are going to help give it a grounding.
Yeah,
it's so well done.
It's dope. And so the thing for me is, like, I see an immediate connection. This is the way my head works. So based on the 5 weapons, I see an immediate connection, if not adversity, to Iron Fist, which, barring, whatever rights, whatever, if they do a Shang-Chi movie and they somehow tie in Iron Fist to bring back the Netflix series or to start anew, that would be dope.
Yeah.
If you use Shang-Chi to redeem Iron Fist, and then you pair back in with Power Man, and then you somehow pair back in with Jessica Jones and
entire Heroes for Hire.
Come on, make that happen. Somebody. It's right here. Yeah. You've already started. I loved all of this.
Yeah, and Gene really, you can tell he loves the character. And he knows the background of the character. Yeah, just an amazing job now.
Yeah. Either he loves the character or he's hated everything that they've ever done.
And this is like, fixed it.
I am fixing you. And did a tremendous job. Yeah. This was awesome. But still not our book of the week. No. Book of the week.
Once again, James Tinian IV. James, you had quite a few.
It this week.
Yeah, this week you earned
Dude,
your pay.
Take a nap. Martin Simmons is the artist. Aditya Bidikar did the letters. Dylan Todd, designer. Yeah, take a bow. You deserve many bows. Steve Fox, also editor. Bow, please. This one's from Image.
Yeah. I don't. It's going to be difficult to just buy the damn thing.
Yeah.
Just do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Get your copy before it shoots to $15 or more on eBay, because it will. It's
okay. This is what we can talk about, right? Ryan was reading it. I had just finished it, and I said, "Stop. Read this one last." And he's like, "Wait, what?" Like he's in the midst of reading, and he just very quietly closed it, put it on the bottom of the pile.
Yep.
Was I right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. The 3 rights. You know, it's there. From a writer's standpoint, this was perfect.
Yeah, because it takes the concept of conspiracy theories.
Yes.
What's real, what's not.
Oh my God.
And really, what can't you do with that premise?
Right. Like literally you flip everything on its head and you make general consensus one of the most dangerous things in the entire world.
Yeah.
What I need this not only as a comic book, I need it as a Netflix series. I need it Amazon, somebody pick this up right now. Wow.
Yeah. It's all right, I'm trying. All right. Conspiracies are in this world are real in some sense, whether people believe them or somebody actually did go through with whatever
They have
thought to.
power.
There is a use of flat earth in this that is so beautiful. And it's this dude who's been he's not kidnapped, but he's been detained
that's a good word.
by a government agency.
Yeah.
And he's convinced they're going to kill him, which is not unfounded.
Yeah, no,
And
not at all.
that he's being asked to recount this interaction that he had with members of some kind of flat earth society. None of that spoils anything, because when Tinian fully does the unveil of the plot hook for the series, it will hit you in the face and you will thank it.
Yeah. You'll like kiss a book. Art-wise, this is like if Bill Sienkiewicz and David Mack and who else? Dave McKean, maybe?
Yeah. It's gritty.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
No, not at all. If they had a baby, an artistic baby on the page, this... Oh.
Yeah. Because because it's not supposed to be really easily understandable.
No.
It's not supposed to be linear. It's not. The art encompasses everything that Tinian is trying to get across in terms of the confusion, the fear, the what should I believe? I mean, I saw it, but
But what does that mean?
yeah,
Can I trust my face right now? Yeah, dude.
yeah. It's so, and the person in charge of it, yeah.
James, I hate your guts. I hate your guts. I cannot write this. Like, as good of a writer as I think I am, no, as I know I am, this ain't my lane. And I love you for daring to tell such a crazy story.
Yeah.
Like, especially like now,
Yeah.
as 2020 has rolled out, the way it's rolled out, dude, this is about to be like somebody's new Bible.
Yeah.
Like,
Mine. Because when it hits a point that you think that should or could be the climax,
right?
a lesser storyteller that would have been.
Right.
But that's when James is like, no.
Oh, but
behold.
wait, there's more.
Yeah. It's-
Oh my God. Yeah, man. This, I can't even, like, I saw, number one, I did see Tinian, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this.
yeah.
It was earlier in my reading, and I knew you needed it to be at the very
Yeah.
end. And yeah, this book, yeah, I expect to see like entire YouTube channels dedicated to this title.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, James Tinian IV is about to be propped up as some prophet.
Any of it turns out to be true.
Oh my God!
If any of it turns out to be true.
I want to know your search history. I want to know what,
Right.
how far did you go in order to go, you know what, I think there's a story here. Let me play with this.
Yeah.
Because you had to be in the weeds, sir.
Yeah.
Deep in them weeds. But what you brought out, put on the page,
Good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
yeah. Writer's writer, sir. Yeah. That was good stuff. Oh my God. Whoo! We are at some good books. It was really mainstream heavy this
mainstream-y,
week.
yeah.
Not as many, pieces from
Smaller press.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys have been killing it like for most of this month,
Yeah.
so I'm not even really mad at all. But there's some really good books.
Oh, yeah.
I can't say there was anything I was like, that's kind of poo poo. There's some good ones here.
It's a good week.
Yeah. By all means, let us know if you dug the books that we've read. What's on your pull list? We definitely want to know if there's something that we didn't talk about that you picked up and you thought was great. Holla at us.
Let us
want to know. Yeah, we'll go back and we'll check those things out. Hopefully you liked this one, and if you did,
Hit the likey button.
yeah, put that thumb to it. Clicky clicky. And again, if you like this kind of action, this non-spoiler review goodness,
Click and subscribe.
yeah, because every week we're here for you with love.
Yep.
All the love. We're like sexy cats who read books.
Have you ever looked at a Battle Cat action figure?
Twice.
Yeah.